Hi, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Tracie Mahan, and this is going to be a channel segment with Daniel. One little announcement before I get started with that, and that is about the Arcturian Daniel journey. It's a surprise journey. We don't know what it's going to be. You didn't give me any titles for this one, but it's going to be on Wednesday, the 27th at 4 p.m. Pacific time. If that's a time frame you can join us and you would like to, this is donation based, and the link for that's going to be down below. So Daniel journey on the 27th. That's going to be a good time. Okay. So let's go get Daniel. Let's find out what he has to say. And yeah, let's just all put that energy into Daniel. And I'm going to ask, my question for Daniel is, what would everybody benefit from knowing right now? What would be good information to bring to the collective? So that's my intention. We want to talk about all the energy that everybody has been moving. We've been talking about the energy, the fluxes of energy coming in. Moving that energy is no small feat by anyone. So we do want to thank every one of you for all the work that you have been doing and will continue to do as you move the energy into the planet, as you are resetting the frequencies of the planet. That is no small feat by any means. And so as all of this is entering into the world, entering into your universe, into your realities, there are a lot of layers to this multi-dimensional planet to be reset or to be recalibrated to the new programs, to the new earth, to the new energies. And you have all been working very, very hard at that, whether you know you have or not. So we want to thank you for all the work that you have been doing and for showing up and for always showing up. And we thank you for that. We thank you for bringing your beautiful energy into this beautiful space. We thank you guys for always, always supporting as well. And there has been such an enormous amount of support coming in over the last couple of weeks in different forms, in different ways, comments, sharing, donations, whatever it is. It has all been very much appreciated with great gratitude and love and emotions to all of you for that. So as we get into more of this message for all of you, we want to look deeper into what is it that would benefit everybody, as Tracie put it, what would benefit everybody to know? At this point, each and every one of you are having experiences. You're all having experiences, and it's good for you to pay attention. It would be very good for you to pay attention to the different things that are happening. Your awareness level went up. Now, you have to keep in mind that you are on a journey of remembering, not learning. You are on a journey of remembering. So when you remember something, it's almost like you never forgot it. And so as you remember something, then it may just seem like you're normal because you've always known it, right? You have always known it. So as you move forward, we want you to pay attention. Is there anything that you're doing different? The way you observe, the way you take information in, your personality, your attitude towards things, whatever it is that you might notice that is shifting and changing as you are enlightening and moving forward and becoming more and more expansive. You might notice the way that you process things is much different. You may not have noticed it because it is you remembering how to do it differently, and not that you are learning how to do it differently. And so it may just seem very natural to flow into that new way, and you may not have even noticed. One example of that would be when you're raising children, your children grow, you see them every day, you don't notice that growth so much. But if you have a niece or a nephew or a friend with a child or something like that, and you haven't seen them for a while, and then you see them and you can see how much they've grown. It's like, wow, when did you get so big? And it's kind of like that. It's like when you're in it and it's a gradual thing, you may not notice how much you have changed. So we invite you to look back at yourself over the last year. How were you a year ago? How were you 2 years ago? And see that growth spurt. Because when it happens gradually over time, every single day, something new, and you add little pieces, then it becomes one big piece. So Look at all the beautiful things that you have done over the last year, all the expansion, all the growth, all of the hardships, all of the dark nights of the soul, all of the battles that you have overcome. And where did that take you? Where are you now? What is that getting you? And look at the future. Look at how you move forward. You have evolved so much in the last year to 2 years to 3 years, however long you've been on this journey. You just keep evolving and you keep evolving, and that evolution gets faster and faster and faster. And so as it becomes easier and faster, because now you're open to it, you're no longer in resistance of it. And when you're open to it, the flow of it can come to you. And as you continue to open up more and more to the vastness of everything that is and possibly ever could be, and that everything that you thought to be true is probably not even a factor anymore, right? And so you have let that all go, and you are moving forward into a new way of being, a new way of thinking, a new way of responding and processing. And as you do that, you're going to keep evolving even quicker and quicker and quicker. So can you imagine where you'll be next year at this time? 2 years, 3 years. It is quite a phenomenal change. And we see the world changing at this phenomenal rate as well. There are so many beautiful beings waking up. So as one might say, the waking up, right? So many beautiful beings coming into the remembering of who they are. That's how we would like to say it. You're coming into the remembering, not the waking up, but the remembering of who you are. And it is a beautiful journey, not always an easy one, but it is a beautiful one. And every time you hit your end goal, you could look back and you would say, I would do it all over again to get here, because you know that where you are now is such a broader, more beautiful place than where you were before, where you were when the journey began. So we want to applaud you all for the hard work that you have been doing. We want you all to know that you are absolutely extraordinary and that your energy that you are putting into this life is beautiful. And we say to you, we had this in the session the other day, and we say it again here because it was a great reminder that maybe all of you need to hear this. If you're going to be here anyway, you might as well be here big, beautiful, bold, and be the best version of yourself that you could possibly be. And let that part of you be expansive and true and enlightened and beautiful, and just be in this energy of expansion. Ooh, beautiful times. And so thank you for stepping into that as well, being the biggest, boldest, most beautiful version of yourself. Don't look back. Keep going forward. We say keep going forward. And let us scan the audience now and just look to see what we have for messages for you as an audience. The phone has a message for us. It's going off. As we move into this audience, as we move into this energy, this beautiful expansion, there are several of you that are starting to make new connections with new star beings out there, ones that you hadn't heard of before, ones that you haven't communicated with before. There is a new level or a new collective coming in. Not that they haven't been here, but it's new to you, new collective to you. And so allow for that expansion to come in and get information, always making sure that your gatekeeper is in place so that you know that this collective is of the highest vibration with the best intentions. There are several of you doing that, by the way, several. So if that resonates for you, then be ready, because this new collective will be bringing in some new insights, and you might be the ones being asked to carry that through, bring it forward, spread the message in whatever way that it comes through you, whether you are doing channeling, light language, art, messages, channeled messages through writing, just sharing with friends and family, exerting it through the energy and the vibrations and the frequencies of you. You don't have to maybe say or do anything, just be. And so it's all coming through you. There is some beautiful changes coming in, enlightenment coming in, next level stuff coming in. So bravo for getting to be a part of that. That is an exciting time to expand yourself into something that hasn't happened yet, something that's new to the collective at this time. And it feels like some of you may even be inspired to write a book. So if that's something that's been teetering and you just heard that message, that was probably for you. We're looking. We're trying to, we have an energy that's coming in on the right side here. We're just patiently waiting for it to make itself clear to us. We think it's probably trying to get through Daniel at this point. When we say get through Daniel, we realize you're all, but you are Daniel. The one speaking right now is part of the collective of Daniel. Daniel is the main gatekeeper and main connection for Tracie, but there is a collection of 9 on the council at this time. Sometimes that changes, but at this time, there's a collective of 9 of us, and this energy needs to get through the collective of 9 to get to Tracie. Mm. There is an elegance about this beautiful world that you are living in, and we are so excited to be coming in to work with some of you now, a large number of you actually. You have already been paired with your people, with your collective that you'll be working with. Those of you who will be joining us in this new venture, this new wave. There's a lot of new energies coming in, and we are here to help acclimate the energies to your planet. We are here to help you elevate the planet in a way that hasn't been done yet. Calibrated is more like it. The energy is coming in, and we are going to be the calibrators of that energy. There are masses upon masses of volunteers all around this planet that are going to be calibrating the energy. And as we calibrate the energy, as we bring in the codes, as we bring in the new maps of the energy, the world, the programs, as you will, into the planet, you are helping us to move this energy in the most appropriate way so that it can hold and sustain at a more steady rate. It doesn't flex as much, and we think all of you will appreciate that, where the energies do not flex as much, because that can be a roller coaster ride with all the emotions. And so as we are here now because the energy and the frequency and the vibrations are shifted enough now that we are able to come in and help you to calibrate this into a more sustainable frequency on your planet. The good news about that is that it helps everyone. If it is a steady and constant energy, it is easier to grab hold on and sustain and hold and keep this energy. So as you see people wavering back and forth between 3D, 5D, 3D, 5D, and you yourself have done the same thing over and over and over again, you will find that with this new calibration, you'll be able to stay and hold and sustain and manifest and create much easier. There are many different versions of the calibration coming in. The calibration will come in through the elements. The calibration will come in through sound frequencies, through light rays of energy, through rays of light that we are synchronizing with the sun rays. And so if you stand out in the sun, you'll absorb those beautiful codes easily and effortlessly. And so be outside in that daylight if you can, and bring the codes into the earth. It is such a fun, it is fun. We want you to have fun with it. We don't want you to think of this as a job or a mission or something that you have to do and make it something that's a heavy burden for you, because that is not a 5D reaction to it at all, is it? But we see you moving through this energy with delight, with fun. How do you share that? You go out and have a good time, you enjoy your life, you smile, you greet people, you say hello with the most of joy, and you remind people what it's like to be happy. And then they're going to want that too, and so they're going to strive for that as well. They're going to realize that they can change the way they're talking, they can change the way that they're receiving things, and that they can change the people that they're hanging out with if that's necessary as well, and that they can make the changes to bring themselves into the higher vibrations as well. So as you go out in the world and you enjoy your life and you bring in the happiness and you bring in the frequency of joy, you are going to affect people on levels you could not even imagine. It's going to be fun. That's what we'll say. It is fun. It is fun. It's not even just going to be fun. It's already been fun. So we appreciate all of you letting us work with you. Everyone's attention now is drawn here. If you were not meant to hear this message, you have already left the program. You have already left this video. If you were meant to be here for this part of this message, then you are listening. So we do mean you if you are listening. We will speak a little bit over you, little activation energy, just to bring in some of that fun right now into this video. So shanit vera kashotuka ata. Takato ushala vechuturava kata andushala. Iano shalapoko. Teshiru davara she bradando. In shakota di pokashanana yero ushuru unje. Onebe vara grosho de batanime ocho. Anishulu te fana monchikata batatika kantanda yule ande. Sikio to separation de beatotuma e an oshala teta coloshimo de verocroshono e meota. What shall I better make you one the beato shala? Let osha on the verocrodum and that is you could do the better to know only on you. I shall have verocoro, shall I? Vero, favon, and Hashata Teuma Ushaniti Betanashkota. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Once again, we thank you, and we are going to recede and let Daniel and the collective come back in. Thank you so much. And we are very excited to bring this collective in to work with all of you, to be a part of everything that you are doing, that we are doing. It is a beautiful thing. All of you being activated in this way is going to be a nice, we hope a nice and pleasant surprise. Thank you for being here today with us. We are going to, Tracie is also receiving codes right now, so we are going to end this session so that she can receive her codes, and we will see you again next time. We thank you so much for letting us be a part of your journey, and thank you so much for being a part of ours as we give you back, Tracie. Okay, I'm over here like, hopefully I can finish these. It made me think of yesterday, I started writing down some light language. Going to see if I can share it here with you. And I'm just going to share it. I put it on my Facebook page, so some of you may have already seen it. But I feel like this is the language that was just coming through in that light language. And so I'm not going to leave this up here terribly long, but you can pause it if you want to stare at that more. Or go to my Facebook page, and it is posted there, or it's on my Instagram as well. So being activated in different ways, it was fun yesterday. That just started to come through, so I sat down and just wrote it, and the light language was coming through while I was writing it. So I may do that on a video if I get a chance, but we'll see what happens. I'm not but what I was thinking about doing is having the camera on the tablet, and I would write it while the language was coming through verbally as well. That might be a fun little transmission to do one of these days, and hopefully I'll get one of those together and put it out here. However, that's probably going to be a long video because it took me a little while to get that done, to write all that in on that, because it was a big sketch tablet. So we'll see you guys. Maybe I'll do a smaller tablet and do a little one. Okay. Anyways, don't forget to click the like button. It's such a beautiful exchange for the videos and helping me out, and I appreciate it so much. Thank you for everyone that's still here watching with me, and I appreciate you all. Don't forget the surprise journey on the 27th, donation based. That link's down below. All right, you guys, I will see you all again soon. Bye-bye.